Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a Tiger 2. I haven't played with this tank in a while and I got quite some questions in the live stream. Skill, Tiger 2 rated epic? Really? Why? Well, there is a reason, fellas. This tank is pretty much perfect, as wrong as it sounds. Yeah, it has quite some weak spots, especially if people are loading gold, but what this vehicle has absolutely amazing gun handling, and we are going to prove that today. So without further ado, let's go into the game and let's see what this vehicle is all about. And we are back with a game number 1. So what do we have here, fellas? We have a very interesting matchmaking for ourselves. We have a tier 10 Siegfried line. Definitely not awesome, definitely not epic, but we will try to make it work. There is plenty of the scary tanks on the field, but I believe this is going to be okay for us. In this game, I would love to get 3000. It would be absolutely amazing, but you know, everything is depending on the luck and on many other situations. Anyways, fellas, I want to take a second to appreciate you for stopping by. I hope you are having a lovely day, and thank you very much for everything, and you know exactly what I am talking about, so thank you, fellas. Okay, let's see. We are going to sit here on the corner, at least at first, right? And we are simply waiting until someone will mess up. I am very well aware of enemies have 5 tank destroyers. Many of them could sit here on the hill like bloody pigeons. And there is nothing wrong about this. We are feeling completely fine. Now, speaking about our aggression, we can't be too aggressive, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's simply not worth it. So we need to be patient and we need to wait until enemies will mess up and until enemies will try to be aggressive themselves. Although I can see a beautiful E4 here and I can see a light tank. Now, if this light tank will try to move back, there is a tiny possibility he will. And by the way, pay attention what is happening here. Our team is already making pressure like this. That means we do not really have a crossfire from over there, and that's very important thing to say and to highlight. Meanwhile, our Trashburn just eliminated the light tank, which is very good. And what we need to do, we need to beat the living crap out of the C4 who decided to be aggressive. And this is not that bad for us, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We are feeling completely fine. Although enemy E4 is going in front like there is no tomorrow. Wow. That's quite a risky and bold move by this gentleman. And more likely the C4 is already dead. At least that's what I want to believe, and that's what I believe. Meanwhile, what we are going to do, I am actually thinking about turning around here. And maybe we can find Caliban or Maushan somewhere here on the corner, because those gentlemen, they might think about supporting their team. Oh, you see? That's what I am talking about. Gun handling of the Tiger is just awesome. Now, pay attention at this, fellas. The standard penetration of this tank is solid 225, which is not bad for a tier 8. And the gold penetration is 285 plus shell velocity of 1375 meters. And this is huge, my friends. And this is truly huge. So for a tier 8 tank to have extremely reliable gun and such a great stats on the gun, this is very nice. Now, I know what you want to say. No, but Skill, what's from the gun if you do not have anything else? Well, the thing is, this tank has quite a bit of armor as well. It's not like you are playing with this tank and you are a light tank, you know? You are made out of paper and you are literally useless. It is not the case. All you need to do, you need to open your eyes and you are going to be completely fine. And this is what we are doing with this vehicle, just like this, right? We are opening our eyes, and even though we are bottom tier here, we are showing the dominance over the enemies, right? And you can say whatever you want, this is not looking bad whatsoever. And in fact, I'm very happy with my performance here. Plus, on top of that, this is only the start and we are already sitting on 2000 damage. Once again, great vehicle, fellas. There is no bad things to say about this tier 8. And in fact, this could be a premium tank, and even though this tank being a premium tank, it would be actually worth it. Now, Obviously, armor-wise, like I said before, you cannot pretend you are the biggest tank in the field, okay? Because it is definitely not the case. You are not the best tank on the field, speaking about armor. So keep this in mind, and you can show dominance against the higher tiers, especially higher tiers. But other than that, you can do pretty decent stuff, especially whenever you are facing the lower tiers. And I know it's weird, but we are rolling pretty high with this tank. We are dropping 400s left, right, and center, and this is absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, what we could expect this Kranwagen to make a bit of pressure like this, and if he will make a bit of pressure like this, we will try to eliminate him from the game. I know Kranwagen is a tier 10 tank, and you know Kranwagen is a tier 10 tank, but now we will try to stick our gun into his gun, and we will hope he is going to hit our gun. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case, but it is completely fine, fellas. You see, armor-wise, against the tier 10 who is loading the full gold, I mean, let's get real. Not many tanks could shine against the Kranwagen. But other than that, I would say our performance was solid banana out of 10. And there is a humongous chance we are going to win this game in next 1 second and victory. Fellas, we played well. Honestly, we did a good stuff, and one more extremely important thing to say, even though we were dealing against the tier 10s, we did not fire a single gold round. So call me dirty, call me stupid, but I would say that was a great performance. Also, while we are waiting for the score, fellas, remember we have a YouTube channel of the middle tiers, tier 5s, tier 6, tier 7s, and if you want to see the middle tier gameplay, just simply check description down below, or alternatively in the YouTube type Skill4ltu Extra, and you will see many things there as well. So 3.5 thousand damage, 200 assisting damage, great performance, and I am very happy. We finished with the second place by the damage, first place by experience, and we made 113,000 profits. Obviously, we completed the mission, but it doesn't really matter. Still, great game. Let's report to the round number 2. And we are back, fellas, with the round number 2. What do we have? We have an absolutely amazing matchmaking for ourselves. We have a winning spawn, at least that's what I want to believe. We are dealing against the tier 8s in the cliff map, and why the spawn in my opinion is winnable, or the spawn where you are winning the most, is because if your team is taking this, your team is taking this, and your team is taking this, enemies are in humongous crossfire, and if they are in the crossfire, they simply cannot do absolutely anything. And luckily we have a platoon of Borats which are already securing the position where we want to, which we want to have, right? This is extremely important, and at this point I believe we can easily go to the middle, and from the middle we can actually be very strong. We can obviously be the living crap out of the gentlemen who are trying to cross like this, and this Progetto is completely effed. I do not really think this guy can do absolutely anything. And once again, speaking about our team is playing well. We have a couple of the autoloaders, and they are going to smack enemies like there is no tomorrow. Now we are arriving to position ourselves, and once again we are booming here. We are having a great time. Now look, Double Penetrator is considering his life choices, and he is thinking about being aggressive. If he is going to be aggressive, we are going to make sure to punish him for his stupidity. Obviously, if he is going to make some pressure here. Also, there is Skoda here, there is other guy who is sitting here. We are feeling all right. Even though we don't have the trio position which we were thinking about before, right? We are still missing very important key position. I don't really think it is bad whatsoever. Now, speaking about the gun, which I can't tell enough about this, it is amazing, and I believe this shot into the Gsor proving this. It was 50-50 penetration, and it was pixel shot, and we are hitting like there is no tomorrow. So that's extremely important thing to say. Meanwhile, enemy IS-5 is thinking about being aggressive, and in fact, his aggression ends right now. I'm telling you, when I am saying the gun is absolutely amazing, I am not making this shit up, fellas. It is truly amazing gun, it is truly amazing tank, and the combination of the things are as solid as you can get. So this is important. Meanwhile, we know enemy Arta was trying to hit us, and in fact enemy Arta hit us. So what we want to do, we want to try to go for a blind shots. I did not saw the splash. Did you saw the splash? Because I didn't. So what we are going to do, we will try to go for another one just like this. Now I have seen the splash, okay. And once again, if enemy Arta will try to hit us, we are going to smack him in the face. And here we go. Enemy Arta is shitting his pants, and enemy Arta is dead officially. Beautiful. That's what I am talking about. So once again, we are sitting in extremely good position. Our team is obviously having all advantages we could ever dream of. By saying this, I mean we have an extremely good spawn for ourselves. Looks like we are having a winning team, and looks like we are doing an absolutely amazing job. Meanwhile, all we need to do, we need to try to beat the living crap out of the gentlemen who are sitting here, because they are, and we are going to farm some of the blind damage. At least hopefully we will. And I believe I do not need to say no, but fellas, we are winning, okay. Let's get this straight. We are winning this game, and we are definitely not struggling in this battle whatsoever. Quite sad luck here. We completely missed the shot to the Vaza 120, but it is completely fine. Let's go for another one. This should be penetration. Indeed it is. Meanwhile, Scorpion is getting slaughtered. That's nice. Vaza is thinking about escaping. Not today. Beautiful. And we are beating the living crap out of them. Can we get another shot to this Skoda? I'm trying to build a bit better angle here. Skoda is moving back. Skoda is getting ammo racked. I'm not even acting surprised, fellas. This tank is absolutely gorgeous. It is amazing vehicle, and if you never ever played with a Tiger 2, I can't stress this enough to check it out. Give this tank a go. I know back in the day this vehicle was quite bad, but like 1.5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, this vehicle got some buffs, right? Alpha damage buff and so on, and this is what this tank is capable of nowadays. It is absolutely gorgeous vehicle. Now let's see, how many blind shots did we hit? 1 or 2? I'm pretty sure we hit 1 blind shot to Vaza. Also, we hit 1 blind shot to Arta, and 1 blind shot to the Scorpion. This could be 3.7, 3.8 thousand damage. Let's see, we had 2.7 visible, and in the end of the day, we have 3.5 thousand. Absolutely gorgeous performance. Very, very nice. So what do we have? We are first by the damage. We are first by experience. We made 67,000 profits. And fellas, what I want to say, we are not even spamming gold. This tank with a gold spam is twice more powerful than shooting the standard ammunition. It is just awesome, fellas. If you never played with it, I would highly recommend to give it a go. Let's go for round number 3. And we are back, fellas. So what do we have? We have Pearl River. We have tier 8 matchmaking. And to be fair with you, I kind of like the matchmaking we have here. I kind of like it. We are fighting against the tier 8s. Obviously there is 2 Jevs, but I don't really mind Jevs that much. And in fact, I will try to go up with this vehicle, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Skill, what do you mean you will try to go up? I will try to take this position, get some speed, go up like so, and after that go up like this. This is the plan. I am very, very well aware that I could potentially go blah 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 like this, you know, take this position here together with our Patriot or Emil, but I don't really think it is necessary for us. Now, how you are climbing this position, fellas. You are gaining a bit of speed by going like so, and you are trying to wiggle your tank left, right, and center in 3, 2, 1 now. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Unfortunately, I failed. That's completely fine. No complaints, no regrets. I did not have that much speed. And once again, we are going to repeat the same thing until we are going to get in position where we want to be. Because this is extremely important position. This time, I am going to get a bit more speed. As you can see yourself, we are going down the hill and we are preparing to wiggle tank in 3, 2, 1 now. Go up like this, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We are up here. Very simple climb. You can do this climb with pretty much most of the tanks in the world of tanks, and you can do this without bigger problems whatsoever. Now we are playing on top where we want to be, and once again we avoided to go all the way around like this, which is absolutely amazing thing if you would ask me. So we are sitting now in the good position. We are feeling completely fine. Our light tank stopped. He raised the gun, I raised the gun, I shot in the air, and he's thinking the flying F is wrong with you. Meanwhile, the T-32 is in the back here, so what we want to do, we want to make sure he is going to regret his life choices, and I can promise you that he will. We have some sniper schnitzels as well in the back, so this is good. And look at this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We have some snipers in the back, right? This is exactly what we want to see. Caliban in the back. Caliban in the back. Oy, 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 oy. I'm just making pressure here in front. This is very important. Let's try to eliminate this T-32 from the game. He is dead, and now we need to turn for the Mr. Caliban. Luckily for us, Caliban is down to one-shottable, so now we can go and claim his life. At least I want to believe we can eliminate him from the game quite easily. Obviously, I should load gold ammunition just to make sure we will kill him, but it is how it is. Can we kill him? This is the question. Oh. How are you doing? Very nice. Beautiful. Caliban is dead. Excellent. Okay, what do we want to do next? We want to start approaching a MX-65T. He's going to be our next victim, right? That's what we want to do. So slowly but surely going to take the side of this gentleman and schnai in the face, or in the side. Beautiful, very, very nice. Can we get another one? Yep, enemy art minus 400, nothing what I can do. And we lost an engine for Mr. MX-65T. Not that big of a deal as strong as it sounds. I am still feeling relatively fine. And we are sitting on the 2000 damage already, which is once again okay. So at this point, since we are sniping from the back, I am going to load some APCR so you will see how awesome shell velocity is. And even though more likely we are not going to win this battle, it doesn't change the fact we can punish enemies quite heavily. And we are going to get our engine back. Very, very nice. Let's pre-aim for this gentleman, and he is taking one for the team just like this. Beautiful tracking shot. I am extremely happy with that. Can we hit him for one more time and send him to the garage? Sure we can. I mean, this gun accuracy is equal to gun accuracy of the Esterva S1, and you know how accurate Esterva S1 is, and this tank is pretty much the tier 8 heavy tank. So having benefits like this for yourself, it is absolutely nuts, fellas. It is truly nuts. What I am a bit afraid of, the turtle, and turtle is obviously coming like this. This is very bad. And turtle has all advantages which he could ever want. He has a great DPM, and he is going to kill us. But it doesn't really matter, to be fair with you. In this game, obviously, we are not the... Our team is not going to win this, right? But once again, other than that, I would say we played pretty well. Maybe you learned something new, especially how to climb here. And hopefully this video was kind of an eye opener how good this tank is. Let's teleport onto the scoreboard, shall we? And we are back, fellas. So we are having a defeat, which is completely fine. You cannot win them all. 3.2 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage. We are top by experience. We are top by the damage. We made 30,000 profits, even though we fired a couple of times APCR ammunition to show how good it is. And in the end of the day, we have, wow, 3.4 thousand damage and 200 assisting damage. Fellas, I don't know what do you want me to say. I would say this is a great performance. I think we played very, very well, and I think this tank is worth very, very good words and extremely good things. So, my friends, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.